What's going on, boys? It's your boy Dev back on Madden 24 Colts franchise, and it is Super Bowl week, baby. We're taking on the Carolina Panthers for our second Super Bowl opportunity in the last 2 years, man. So, third year in this rebuild, man. First year, we lost in the divisional to the Buffalo Bills. Last year, we smoked the 49ers in the Super Bowl. And this year, we get a shot at the Carolina Panthers. Not sure if we've even played this team at all during this rebuild, but they are 13-4. Only an 84 overall is very surprising that they made it here. And they were the 1 seed, dude. Like, I know the Panthers usually do pretty well in simulation, but they beat the Cowboys and the Eagles on their way to the Super Bowl. So we can't take them lightly at all. And one thing we are going to be doing, guys, is ahead of the Super Bowl, we will be adjusting the sliders. Back-to-back games, we crushed the Texans and we crushed the Ravens. I don't want that to happen. The big thing was that they just weren't. I mean, last week, the Ravens couldn't move the football. We already have QB accuracy up at 65 out of 100, which is significant. We also have pass coverage and pass defense reaction time up to 65. So, I don't necessarily want to increase that too much more. But then these same sliders produced crazy games against the Chargers and the Rams where we were unable to win. I want this to be one of those games. I want it to be difficult, and I'm hoping we can get it done. I don't want to lower QB accuracy. We are going to lower pass defense reaction time down to 40, and then pass coverage down to 30. It was at 38. It's now going to be down to 35. So it's going to be slightly easier for them to move the ball, I guess I should say. And then for us, feel like our offense is just pretty juiced. We've been playing at a 43 for QB accuracy. Richardson is amazing, so we don't necessarily want to see him miss throws, and he really doesn't. So I'm going to keep that at a 43. As far as QB skill, the QBs don't miss throws. We already know this. We saw Stroud. 4 of his 5 incompletions in the divisional were interceptions. So the QB accuracy, I think, is fine. I'd say maybe let's just increase their pass coverage just a little bit up to like 68. And same with reaction time, just to make it harder for us to move the football. And I feel pretty good about that change for us to have a challenging, more close game with the Carolina Panthers. So now we have some big things to look over, man. Already 4 minutes into this video, we still haven't hit the biggest things, which are Super Bowl Media Day, hot opponent, some big time upgrades, and now in Super Bowl week, we not only see the yearly awards, but we get any development trade upgrades revealed for the Super Bowl. Now, first off, yearly awards. Anthony Richardson is your NFL MVP, baby. He is a stud. Over 50 total touchdowns, almost 60 total touchdowns. He was deserving of the MVP, and he beat out Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, a bunch of really good quarterbacks to get there. So Coach of the Year is Brendan Washington of the Panthers. Hitman Jones did get 3rd, but Zach Taylor number 2. Brendan Washington, I'd say he's deserving of it. He took the Panthers to a Super Bowl berth. Out of the NFC is tough. AFC-wise, Offensive Player of the Year, Jonathan Taylor. You're going to see a lot of Colts in here. Anthony Richardson, number 4, and Jelani Woods, number 5, went for 1,500 yards and 15 touchdowns at tight end. Defensive Player of the Year, no surprises here, Andre Sisco. But here we go. Chester Dent was number 2. Chester Dent was number 2, boys, and that is a big-time development for his career. Did he take the next step this year or what? He showed flashes as a rookie. As a sophomore, he had an insane season, man. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Carlos Woodson, another Colt on the board here. George Cruz, backup tight end, actually was 6th. Defensive Rookie of the Year was Nick Hills of the Jaguars. No Colts in that running. Don't even think we really drafted many defensive players. Best QB, Anthony Richardson. Best running back, Jonathan Taylor. Best wide receiver, Michael Pittman was number 8. Carlos Woodson, number 4. Best offensive lineman, we had Quentin Nelson at number 7. Defensive lineman, nobody in that running. Best linebacker, Chester Dent, number 3. Defensive back, we got Andre Sisco number 1. Julius Brents, number 2. And then Emmanuel Hadley, number 8. We got 3 of the top 10 defensive backs in the league. And then Matt Gay is your kicker of the year. No surprises there. Big time developments, boys. And that should mean a development trade upgrade for our boy Carlos Woodson. Show me the money, baby. Did he get a development trade upgrade? Superstar development! He went up 2 development traits. What? What? Oh my God. Oh my God. Was that not the smash pick of the year? Carlos Woodson played his rookie season as a normal development player, and after winning Offensive Rookie of the Year, he jumps up star development and then up to superstar development in one go. Unbelievable, boys. Unbelievable. We have our first receiver with abilities, and it is Carlos Woodson. W's in the comments, man. What a stud. Anthony Richardson, after winning MVP, does get 3 upgrade points. He's going to be able to go up to 95 overall, an extra ability slot, and he will get a Hot Route Master for next year. It's going to be crazy. Also, they updated some of the face icons. George Young is changed and looks insane. No development trade upgrades for anybody else on the offense. Defensively, Chester Dent. Yeah, they changed Chester Dent's face icon. Julius Brents up to X Factor. Okay. Let's go Brents. Julius Brents up to X Factor here. I don't think any other development trade upgrades for the defense. I mean, I could have seen Emmanuel Hadley getting one up to superstar. But yeah, I mean, this team is just getting crazier and crazier. Deontay Poindexter, they also altered his face scan. So some of these guys got like way more realistic faces, it looks like, I guess. Julius Brents now X Factor. What does that mean for him? He's going to get an X Factor ability. Carlos Woodson gets 2 upgrade points. What a development for the rookie. I mean, we were waiting for a development trade upgrade for him all year after having double-digit touchdowns and over 1,100 yards receiving. He is a beast and now is just going to take a massive step in development. As a superstar now, we need to keep in mind developing his overall. But I do want him to be, like, we wanted his juke move to be better. It's only an 82. He is a really fast guy, so could be an after the catch kind of guy. His release is only 82 as well. We'll upgrade deep threat, another one, get him up to an 81 overall guaranteed. +1 speed. Speed for Carlos Woodson. Can it get any better for the rookie? Not only does he get superstar development, but he gets a +1 speed ahead of the Super Bowl, +2 release, +2 medium route, +1 catching, +1 catching traffic. That's massive. 94 speed now. He's insane. Medium route now up into the green as well. Spec catch. Release up to 84. I think we'll just do another deep threat, man. Now up to an 82 overall. +2 acceleration. Holy smokes. They juiced Carlos Woodson. +1 awareness, +2 catching, +1 medium route, +1 spec catch. Let's go, baby. Holy shit. Dude, he's crazy. He went up to 90. He went up to 94 speed, 97 excel in those upgrades. 95 catching, 87 catching traffic. He was drafted normal development and has really gone off. Anthony Richardson will go up to a 90 field general here. Actually, he did not get an overall boost there, did he? No, he's still a 92. So not going to get up to a 95, but 90 field general will get him Hot Route Master. Not sure what ability we want to get rid of. Probably tight out at this point and definitely work in Hot Route Master there. You know, he's got 97 throw power. I guess throw on the run is probably his worst attribute. So maybe trying to upgrade improviser here. Still has morale and temp boost. He's not getting overall upgrades. How is this possible? Morale +6. He's not getting overall upgrades for either of these. What the fuck? Gets +2 throw on the run though. And then we'll go strong arm. Gets up to a 93. +1 throw under pressure. +2 mid. He's cracked. 97 throw power, 95 deep, 99 medium, 99 short, 93 awareness, 93 break sack, 88 on the run, 89 play action, 95 under pressure. Also has a 91 speed, 92 excel. Crazy, crazy player. Only 78 juke. I would love for his juke move to be better, but nonetheless, he is a player we are super excited to continue to develop. Jonathan Taylor may be traded in the offseason. We've talked about this, and the more I think about that, the more I'm intrigued about getting like a young, like speedy running back that can catch the ball very well and slotting him in there and using Jonathan Taylor to kind of be able to bolster the rest of our team. Without further ado, boys, let's get into Super Bowl Media Day. Coach, you already have one ring, so you're no stranger to the magnitude and atmosphere surrounding the Super Bowl. How much does that help? I'd say significantly, yeah. Oh, I got 10 staff points for free. I'm going to save all those for off-season moves. I'm not using any of them right now. Hot opponent here. Definitely be confident. We know not to insult people. It'll just hurt us. Versus if we be confident, we get the boost as well. So both teams have plus 10 break tackle, play rec, and tackling. And beat the Panthers to steal their momentum. Let's get into weekly strategy. And then we're going to get into the game, boys. Okay, I do have some upgrades here ahead of the Super Bowl, man. Nick Cross and Jake Witt. Nick Cross is someone who's continuing to develop on this team. Now up to a 84 overall. Still only 23 years old. Playing up to a 93 with 2 morale, 7 temp boost. A bunch of, 22 plus 22 tackle plus 24 play rec right now from the last 2 games. It's just crazy, but he's still good regardless of that. In the early seasons, it was kind of Cisco, Rodney Thomas, Nick Cross, and Nick Cross really stepped up and kind of separated himself from Rodney Thomas. Without further ado, we're getting into the Carolina Panthers Indianapolis Colts Super Bowl, and we will look at the Panthers roster first just to see what we are getting into. We don't normally do this, but it is the Super Bowl, so. At quarterback, obviously, superstar Bryce Young playing up to an 88 overall. Need to be conscious of him. He does have 87 speed. Could be a scrambler, too. Halfback, Miles Sanders up to a 90. At receiver, DeAndre Hopkins, Jonathan Mingo, Quez Watkins. Quez Watkins with crazy speed. But other than that, this is not a great receiving room by any means. Tight end, Hunter Henry and Hayden Hurst, so old guys. Ika Mekwonu, someone we almost traded for, 24 years old, 86 overall, superstar tackle. Left guard, Brady Christensen. Center, Mitch Morse. Austin Corbett. Taylor Moton. Left end is Sean Copper. And he's got 1 year in the league and up to an 84 overall. He's very good. Right end is Derek Brown. Defensive tackles now have Aleem McNeil, Marlon Davidson. They have a good front defensive line. Then Brian Burns, middle linebacker David Long, Chris Barnes, and then JOK is on them. So they are going to have a pretty good defense, it looks like. JC Horn, Dante Jackson, Cassius Wilbur, somebody they drafted, it looks like, and Gregory this looks like a pretty good corner group too. And free safety, Jeremy Chin's up to a 91 overall on this team now. Is he a superstar? No. Star development, but playing up a couple of overalls still. He's very good. And then strong safety is Von Bell. We may have our hands full this game, boys. We have adjusted the sliders to be more difficult. Quick before I forget, adding Carlos Woodson's abilities. He has not had his abilities selected yet. And we are going to put, he doesn't get anything good, but he does get deep in elite already for having that, 90 deep route running, 89. And then we're also going to put, let's go run off elite just because we like to run the ball. Deep in elite will be huge for him, running deep routes inside the numbers though, any streaks or anything like that. Super Bowl time against the Carolina Panthers. Nothing else left to do. We are going black helmet unis. Time to get clean on them. Let's go. Predict right now in the comments what you think the score will be. It's Super Bowl time. Time to handle business. And we are here to receive the kick. And the Super Bowl is underway here in 2025. I guess they're playing this now in 2026. Our last Super Bowl we played against the 49ers, we absolutely throttled them. So let's see what happens here. First play underway. Richardson going to take the read option handoff. Not really much blocking there. Play action here. Jelani Woods. He's open. Down to the 48. Big time strike. No one more deserving of Offensive Player of the Year potentially than our 6'7" tight end. Oh, we're going to have so much space. Taylor. Massive gain. And 2 massive chunk plays have us in striking distance right off the rip. Carlos Woodson. Touchdown for the new superstar. The rookie who has been tearing up these playoffs. Scores our first touchdown of the Super Bowl and puts us up 7-0. Come on, baby. Offense for the Panthers coming out. We did adjust the pass coverage to be worse on our end, so I expect them to be able to move the football pretty effectively. Good coverage by Brents. Where is Young putting the football? Got heavy set on the field here. What is Bryce Young doing? He almost gave Det his cookies now. Emmanuel Hadley intercepted around the edge. Only Bryce Young to beat. Touchdown, Emmanuel Hadley. Another pick 6 for Hadley on this Super Bowl run. And Bryce Young cannot complete a pass. You saw the sliders. QB accuracy is way up. Wow, what a play. We know we're way, way, way better from a roster and overall standpoint than these Panthers. But man, they got an uphill battle now, down 14-0 to start this one. That was in man coverage too. Hadley proving that he can kind of lock up now. Okay, that just hit Hadley right in the face. I mean, it's to a different receiver, but because of the crossing, it hit Emmanuel Hadley in the side of the head. I mean, what the hell? Bryce Young having an all-time bad start to their first Super Bowl. Oh, that's a good play right there, though. Big time shot! Oh my God! And the ball came out, and Brent's got it. What a shot! Who laid the thunder there? I cut sticked him, and I mean, oh, it was Javon Holland just absolutely throttles Watkins on that play. I mean, good God, obliterated. We're gonna use Hot Route Master to our advantage here. Draw something up a little bit here. Got Taylor. Holy speed from Taylor. Down to the 11. I'm sacked. Gonna try a tricky play here. A pitch back reverse. Dead to rights. It's a negative 7-yard rush for Woodson. Brian Burns all over it. See who can win here. Pittman. Somehow, Jackson with tremendous speed, able to get there, and it's going to be a Matt Gay field goal here to go up 17-0. 17-0 here in the first quarter. The Panthers have to figure out what the hell is going on. Bryce Young has not been taking care of the football at all, and they're in danger of letting this Super Bowl get away from them. Oh, big time run, missed the tackle, another missed tackle, another broken tackle. Miles Sanders. Oh, it's another massive run. No! Cross, work through a block and save a touchdown by forcing him to cut back. Sanders, 2 massive gains right back to back. It's a big time. Wide open is Quez Watkins. And he makes up for the fumble there. He gets the Panthers on the board, and it's 17-7. Here in the Super Bowl. Panthers start figuring out a bunch of big chunk runs by Miles Sanders. Let's see what Woodson can do now with a speed upgrade. Nothing. He does nothing. We're going to take a shot here on 1st and 10. Might be open here. Elijah Moore! Open! Down the sideline and out of bounds at the 34. Richardson, 4 of 5 for 114 and a touchdown. They have not been covering well. Moore! Moore's got space. Juke! Elijah Moore down to the 2. Thought he was going to score, man. I really, really thought he was going to score. We are going to have a chance at a Craig Fox rushing touchdown in the Super Bowl. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's happening. And Craig Fox is going to get the opportunity of a lifetime. The rookie in the Super Bowl. Let's pound it in. What is Craig doing? What did I just witness? I mean, he had it. He had it. But for some reason, when he runs into the DT, it changes his direction. So I'm trucking away. And he just continues to truck. Oh my God. What? That's the most insane play I've ever seen. All right, Craig Fox from the 4. Had some fight down to the 2-yard line. He's going to get one more opportunity here. For glory. Back where we started, Craig. Here we go, buddy. Find the gap and fight for the touchdown. Craig does not give up. Look at that vision from big generational center Craig Fox, who's now got 3 or 4 rushing touchdowns this year. And Craig Fox puts us up 24-7. 7 minutes left in the second. Oh, this is massive. This is going to be massive. He's gone! Hadley with elite speed tracks him down to the 17, and Miles Sanders is going ballistic right now. Over 100 yards in the first half. Okay, let's get over there. Dent gets touched, and it's going to be a touchdown. Miles Sanders, Dent just barely got touched by the fullback, and it was enough. And the Panthers answer back within a minute immediately. The run is killing us. Quiddy pays out, and we're feeling it. Unbelievable coverage by David Long, who was probably had -10 speed on Jonathan Taylor. Stayed with him. How did he do that? Didn't mean to do that. I was trying to throw the Y. I ended up running it and hurdling. That's fine. Let's go, baby. Let's go mesh spot. Sharif. Here we go, buddy, in the Super Bowl. They do have Michael Pittman in press coverage on JC Horn, though. Let's see if he can win. Does. Still gets a swat off. Unbelievable. Pittman's just a little bit too slow, honestly. He's too slow. Shit. What a throw by Richardson to find Taylor. He was literally, a guy came free immediately trying to knock my head off, and I still get the ball out. It's Woodson! Wide open! Down to the 25. Well, Z spot here. We can go flat route with Taylor. And then Moore is going to create a flood concept. I'm going to look for Woodson in the corner of the end zone. We got Pittman. What a catch through contact, though. What a catch through contact. RPO might be money here. Man, but also could be a streak immediately to Moore. Got him. Touchdown, Elijah Moore. I see it. I throw it. Laser. And we're up 31-14 in the first half of the Super Bowl. They get the ball now with 2:16, and they get the ball at halftime. So if they score twice, it could be a 28-31 game when the next time we get the ball. So we really got to dial in on defense. Let's keep an eye on Miles Sanders here. It's a run right up the middle, and it's another 10-plus yard gain. I mean, good God. He's unstoppable right now. Oh, it's a big-time play. DeAndre Hopkins gets them over on the other side of the field. They are cooking right here. Throw out of sack, or it would have been a wide open out route. Brent's a little bit caught out of position, and now we got to start to think about taking timeouts after this play. Cisco track. Make the tackle, can't. but other guys there to clean up. Let's go. I know it might be a bad idea, but it is. It is. Brents gets cooked. Our X Factor corner gets cooked in man, and they do just what I said. They score immediately, and it's 31-21. We got a shootout on our hands. We cannot stop the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to be looking for Woodson or Pittman here and just see if we can get somebody to come free here. We got Pittman, and we overthrew him. He missed him. He was wide open, and we just missed him. There's Pittman. There's Pittman down the sideline. 1 second. Can't beat the last guy. We should have gone out of bounds so we could kick a field goal. Oh, man. But huge strike to Pittman. If he's got a little bit more speed. If that's Woodson, it's a touchdown. Pittman's only got 89 speed, I think. Maybe 90. Second half here is underway after a big play to Michael Pittman. We were not able to get any points on the board. 31-21 here. We got to get a stop. Defense, come to play. We did have the one pick six for Emmanuel Hadley right off the bat. And then since then, they've been pretty unbelievable behind a bunch of chunk runs to Miles Sanders. Oh my God, he's wide open. Our safeties are playing like 30 yards back. Like, why are they so far back? Oh my God. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I get it. I missed a couple tackles there, but seriously, first off, this could have been intercepted. Look at Cross. I mean, I come underneath. He gets cracked by two guys and somehow makes it out of there. And then when I try to tackle with Cisco, a cut stick so he doesn't break it and miss. And what I just predicted just happened. They scored 14 unanswered, and it's 31-28 now. I thought we were going to blow this team out. I'm not going to lie. But this is much different than the last Super Bowl, that's for sure. Let's go. Dial in. Dial in right now. 31-28. We got a high-scoring shootout on our hands. And it seems that the Panthers can only score in chunk plays. They're bringing the safeties down on a rush. This bodes well for us on read option. They all bite. If we can get a juke there, we can't get the juke. There would have been nothing but green grass. Woodson missed him. Missed him. Airmails that one. Woodson would have had about 1 billion miles of green grass again. There's Woodson again in the flat. That time doesn't miss him. Big time gain. Picks up the first down to the 38. Good block from Cruz. Taylor around the edge. Juke. Taylor. Oh my God. Diving tackle gets us. But big time gain. Taylor's averaging over 10 yards a carry right now. Going to be looking for Woodson. Now I got Pittman though. He's able to pick up the first. Got Taylor. He's got X Factor and he's down to the 9-yard line. I'm going post route from Pittman. Just hope that the safety bites. He doesn't, but we're going to get out of the pocket here. Speed with Richardson to the edge. Walk in. Touchdown. Anthony Richardson. And our signal caller, the MVP, puts us back up by 10. He has been unstoppable, finding the open receivers left and right, spreading the ball around, not forcing it, and adds a touchdown on the ground as well. Crazy to think we developed Anthony Richardson in 3 seasons from a 70, 72 overall to a 90. Oh my God, dude. To a 94 overall quarterback, or 93 or whatever. There's a first good run stop on Sanders all day. 8 for 151 and a touchdown is crazy, dude. Hadley tries to animate, can't get there. Big time shot. Devin, or who was that? Rush? Big time knockout. Chester Dent. You're not completing that guy. And I think now we need to bring pressure. We're going to bring pressure out of the nickel. Emmanuel Hadley, use that speed. You've already got a pick 6 here, buddy. Get home. I'm a step away right there. I'm a step away with Cisco. I read it. I just can't close in time, guys. That's a breakup right there. The Dent Put a dent in his head. Oh, man. Make the tackle. Dent. What a tackle from Chester Dent in open field. Would have been a touchdown if he missed it. There we go, Harper. Josh Harper gets the tackle. Thought maybe he would have a chance to go up to superstar. He had like 9 sacks from DT. And DT2 for that matter. Oh my God. I'm out of position again with Cisco. Oh, it's so hard to read these. They got a guy going in a zig route in a zone gap. And then they've also got a dig coming across the field in the middle. Like, so difficult to cover. And back up 38-35. We're headed to the 4th. We got an absolute barn burner on our hands here, boys. And we're headed to the 4th, boys. 38-35 ball game here in the Super Bowl. Very, very different from what we've seen so far in the playoffs, and I love it. A close barn burner game. Gonna come right down to the wire here. What a juke from Taylor! Going mesh spot again. Sharif! Come through for me, buddy. Richardson's got so much room. Down to the 36. We are in field goal range. 6:50 left in the ball game. We are in the driver's seat here. And Taylor's got speed around the edge. Down to the 22. 9 for 94. He's getting at least 10 yards every single time he touches the football practically. And now I almost would rather score somewhat quickly here because of our position. Because if we do get held to a field goal at this point, it would be very, very bad for us. Pittman's going to be wide open. He diving grab. If that's in stride, it's a touchdown. But nonetheless, I'm not going to be picky. Much as I want to go play read option here. If we fumble with Richardson, that would be detrimental. So, is that going to be Gibson? Antonio Gibson down to the 1-yard line. And you know what time it is, boys. It's Craig motherfucking Fox time. Can our center score 2 touchdowns in the Super Bowl? You're about to find out. Craig Fox touchdown! Another one! 2 TDs for the center in the Super Bowl. He's going crazy, dude. That is the kryptonite of the Panthers on the goal line here. And it's 45-35. 4:53 to play here in the Super Bowl. Just got to hang on. What a game it has been. So a turnover here for us essentially ices the Super Bowl for us, I'd say. So if we can just make Bryce uncomfortable, we could definitely pick this off and go home. He's running it. Dent's there. What a dot. What a dot. Finds his receiver, Hunter, or tight end Hunter Henry there. He's got a ton of work in this game, including that monster touchdown. Owe and Allen have been completely AWOL. See if they can do something here. Go get him. That was targeting. He just dove at his head. Oh! Missed the tackle! Dude, we had multiple superstars that could have made that play. Oh my God, are they really about to get... Oh my God, this is coming right down to the wire. Sacked! It's Johnson. Eddie Johnson, Emmanuel Johnson. That's our 3rd string defensive tackle. Making plays. Go get him. Go get him. 2:20 to play. They will settle for 3 if they need to make it a 1-score game. Let's hang on here. Go get him. Go get him. Throw it away. Let's go. Stand tall. And the Panthers are going to settle for 3 here. Unless they miss it. Right down the middle. Melvin Cox gets injured for them. That's their rookie guard. They took in the... They had like a top 10 pick last year, and then now they're in the Super Bowl. 2:15 for glory, boys, up 45-38. Jonathan Taylor has been unstoppable this game, and if we can just get a couple of first downs, it's gonna be game over here. 2 minutes for glory here in the Super Bowl, and it's time to show where champions are made, man. We need to get at least 1 first down. They have 3 timeouts. Not going to be easy, though. Here, yep, not going to be easy at all. Down to the 30. We have to pass this, man. We have to. Our guy Woods can't get the first. I trust the offense. I trust Jonathan Taylor with X Factor to get a yard. Look at this lineup. Look at the front. We got this. Taylor gets it. And that is your Super Bowl. We win. How close was he, dude? I mean, that was unbelievably close. Because they closed very quickly. I mean, he barely got that. Oh my God, was that close. And that is your Super Bowl. Colts are champions once again. Back-to-back Super Bowls. This one was a thriller. Right down to the wire. 45-38 barn burner. Much, much better than what we've seen in the playoffs so far, man. The Panthers, much worse overall than the teams we were blowing out. Gave us all we could handle, man. Great slider adjustments, I would say. And it was a great game. Emmanuel Hadley had a pick six. We had a bunch of touchdowns from a bunch of different players. Craig Fox, our center, had 2 rushing touchdowns on the goal line. I mean, just a super fun game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, man. And we get a massive, massive win. There are some big-time changes coming to this team. And Anthony Richardson's fired up. The MVP gets his Super Bowl once again. Check out these stats from the Super Bowl, man. Anthony Richardson, 148.8 passer rating, 17-22, 323, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 77% completion. We did not turn the ball over once, and that was crucial because if we had, we might have lost this game. Bryce Young, 124.1 passer rating, 17-27, 294, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. He really, really took over there at the end, and a bunch of massive chunk plays where we would miss tackles were kind of crucial for them. Jonathan Taylor, 13 for 107, no rushing touchdowns. Miles Sanders, 10 for 158 and a touchdown. He was unstoppable. He had, 3 runs of 20-plus yards and a 58-yard long run. Anthony Richardson, 9 for 41, did have a rushing touchdown as well. So he has 3 total touchdowns on the day. Craig Fox, 4 carries, 3 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. Unbelievable. Bryce Young also had a couple carries. Gibson almost scored. And then Woodson had a negative carry. Receiving, big time. Michael Pittman, 5 for 99. Could have been even more. A bunch of them got swatted down. Hunter Henry, 4 for 130 and a touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 4 for 60 and a touchdown. Quez Watkins, 4 for 66 and a touchdown. Did have a fumble as well that cost them big time. Jonathan Taylor, 4 for 45. Carlos Woodson, 3 for 67 and the first touchdown of the game. Elijah Moore, 3 for 85 and a touchdown. Miles Sanders, 3 for 10. Jonathan Mingo, 2 for 28 and a touchdown. Jelani Woods, only 2 for 27. Didn't really have to do much. And then Chester Dent got credited with a drop. Interesting. Defensively, sack-wise, Eric Johnson, the third-string DT, and Derek Brown both get a sack. Interceptions, Emmanuel Hadley has the pick 6. And TFLs, Derek Brown with 2. Bunch of other guys with 1. And total tackles, David Long led the way. It was a pretty even matched game and honestly came right down the wire. You see we were up big early, but the line was pretty close on score summary for most of the game. And we get the W. Let's go, baby. 19 coach points is awesome. And Craig Fox gets a much-deserved upgrade after 2 rushing touchdowns there. What a day for the young player. And I'd love to get his power blocking better. He's already so good in finesse blocking. I really would love to make him more well-rounded. So we're going to upgrade his power. Doesn't get an overall upgrade. That's fine. He'll get more. +1 lead block, +2 run block power. And that gets him up to a 72. That's pretty much the only area he's lacking in. See what we get for a hot opponent. +10. We get the stats moving forward, and our entire team earned 2,500 XP. So, boys, that is it for the Super Bowl episode, man. A monster win, and it came right down to the wire. 45-38 was your final score, man. It was so close. I mean, going up 17-0 to start, and then to have them proceed to just score big chunk plays one after the other and came back and almost won the damn thing. It was very close right to the end, and it came down to the last drive. So we are back-to-back Super Bowl champions. Hitman Jones has got 2 now, and we get a ton of coach points. Again, we see 209. We're going to be able to influence a ton in free agency, I feel like, and maybe get some really, really good players. We are going to make some moves. Maybe Jonathan Taylor moving on to maybe get some picks. We do have the number 2 overall pick, so y'all get fired up for that, man. We are going to have a ton of capital to move. That pick is worth a ton, and even if we don't select someone there, we got a ton of other guys we want to take, so we may be moving that for picks. So you guys make sure to keep tabs on the content schedule sheet that's linked in my bio, and make sure to stay up to date with me on the community tab. We will be streaming the off season as we always do here on YouTube. It's going to be this week sometime after you're seeing this episode, so make sure it should be 1 to 2 days after you're seeing this episode, honestly. So make sure to check that community tab, and I will keep you guys updated as always, man. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. Monster stats, monster season. We'll review all the stats extensively on the stream, and if you aren't able to make it to the stream, just know that the recording will always be posted live on my YouTube as always, and it will be created as an episode on the channel as well. So make sure you guys drop a like, comment if you like this one, and hopefully you did. Probably much better result than the Super Bowl last year with a close, exciting game. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Appreciate you stopping by. As always, peace.